Dexter dines with serial killers, Harrison is trapped in some telltale delusions, and his dark passenger strikes once more in Dexter, Resurrection Episode 4. I couldn't stop thinking about one piece of literature during this week's Dexter, Resurrection episode, Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart, which is my favorite book. It's delicious to watch Episode 4, which is so creatively driven by curiosity and paranoia. Dexter, Michael C. Hall, attends the enigmatic dinner party while Harrison, Jack Alcott, is trapped in a state of psychosis after he picks up the victim's watch and is plagued by its constant ticking. In addition to getting to know the individual who sent the invitation, our interest is piqued when the other serial killers are also introduced to us. One of them serves as the motivation for Dexter's dark passenger's next attack. For a thorough synopsis and analysis of Dexter, Resurrection Episode 4, Call Me Red, continue reading. Shall we have dinner with some serial killers? Episode 4 of Dexter, Resurrection begins with Dexter getting ready to go to the enigmatic dinner party, which he calls an all-you-can-eat buffet for his dark passenger. Harry displays his paranoia as he is giddy with inquiry and delight. Reminding him of the sole-known serial killer meeting, he expresses concern that they might not think Dexter is Red, Marc Menchaca. For a hideous orgy of sex and carnage, a man known as the Pig Farmer used to invite other murderers to his farm in the Pacific Northwest. Harry is concerned that Dexter might be stepping into a trap, but Dexter reassures him that he is ready. Dexter meets his kind host, Leon Prater, Peter Dinklage, at a very safe and opulent estate. Prater can't wait to meet Red. He is a venture capitalist in the public eye, but in his private life, he is a voyeur vampire who is fascinated with serial murders and wants to know all the gory details. Instead, because he lacks the skill set or imagination to do what you do, he organizes private events to provide a secure environment for like-minded people. When Prater displays his trophy room filled with mementos of some of the most prominent serial killers in American history, Dexter becomes enthralled with curiosity. Items on display include Ed Gein's spinal cord lamp, William Gacy's clown outfit, and even the hammer used by the Trinity Killer. Dexter's memories are frozen by this, and then he spots a box he recognizes. His own trophy, the blood slides, are indeed sitting there. That's not all, though. The table where Dexter killed his brother, the ice truck killer, is across the room. This traps him in a nightmare of recollections until more visitors arrive and bring him back to the present. Mia, Kristen Ritter, popularly known as Lady Vengeance, is introduced to us in Episode 4. At night, she eliminates sexual predators while working as a world-class sommelier. We then meet Eric Stonestreet's character, Al. With a wife and several children, he is a TR. Lowell tries to scream as he hears this, but the butcher buries his knife deep in Lowell's chest. A second serial killer is eliminated from New York City by Dexter's dark passenger. Harrison confronts his obvious reality. Harrison, poor guy. I'm fairly certain that as paranoia crept into his head, his tiny telltale heart moved from beating regularly to not beating at all to attempting to beat its way out of his chest. Ryan Foster, Brian Lillis, a hotel guest and Harrison's murder victim, had offered Harrison his watch to be fixed in the Dexter, Resurrection season opener. The watch is ready in Episode 4, and it will probably end up with the police if Harrison doesn't pick it up. Harrison is unable to stop the watch's constant ticking after obtaining it, and the sound gets louder and more powerful with each attempt to turn it off and move away from it. His guilt increases along with his paranoia. Harrison's telltale heart skips a hefty beat at this point when Angel Batista, David Zayas, arrives. When Angel discovers Harrison is unaware that his father is still alive, he takes advantage of the situation rather than educating him. To find out whether Harrison is aware that his father was the Bay Harbor butcher. After speaking with Detective Wallace, Katia Saroff, Angel is prepared with information regarding the hotel murder when they next meet. He questions Harrison, who suppresses his paranoia while Angel outlines parallels between his methods and those of the Bay Harbor butcher, suggesting that Harrison is concealing something about his father if he isn't the murderer. Ryan hears his watch ticking as Harrison leaves, first in his mind and then in his pocket. Flashbacks come flooding in as the ticking speed increases, and his precious, little telltale heart beats so fiercely that his guilt compels him to take action. He is prepared to speak with Detective Wallace as he makes his way to the police station, but he is stopped before entering. His father is staring him in the face when he turns around. Harrison freezes with amazement, wondering how in the world Dexter is still alive, in complete shock at what he's witnessing. Review of Dexter, Resurrection Episode 4. My favorite episode to date is number 4, which has a lot of noteworthy and wryly humorous moments. For Dexter at least, Prater's dinner serves as a practical joke on the other murderers. They are unaware that the Bay Harbor butcher has them all as sitting ducks. But really, Dexter is the one who is being made fun of. Prater places a dish of grass in front of him while he inspects a rack of lamb. Red turns out to be vegan. Tonight, there will be no blood for the dark passenger. When Dexter tells Charlie, Uma Thurman, that it only took her 3 weeks to figure out Red's identity, she is also acting like a badass. It only took me 3 days, he informs us. Moments like these are what maintain our strong emotional connection to his persona. And now for Lowell's demise. Although there was a C.